Hello everyone, welcome back again to Breaking News Nigeria. So guys, this is day 2 of the Free Nnamdi Kanu Now movement and things are getting more serious. Like I said yesterday, the momentum is growing and today, Shawore and his team are still out there mobilizing in different markets around Abuja. But something just happened that has gotten everybody talking. According to Shawore, they have now received a credible report that the DSS, in a state of desperation, is allegedly trying to intimidate and harass market leaders across Abuja, especially those areas where his movement has been sensitizing people for the protest scheduled for Monday, October 20th. Like, this is it, guys. This is what Shawore posted on his Twitter page. He said, "We have received reports that DSS, in a state of desperation, is attempting to intimidate and harass market leaders in Abuja, where we have been mobilizing since yesterday in preparation for the planned action on Monday, October 20, to free Nnamdi Kanu. Now, we assure Nigerian citizens we are working tirelessly that they should not be swayed by the DSS desperation. They should be rest assured that nothing can stop the planned action and that nothing will happen to anyone." So the DSS are trying all their possible best to make sure that this October 20th protest is not going to work. But Shibore is telling them that every Nigerian should stay calm, that nothing is going to happen on October 20th. So my people, as you can see, the intimidation and fear tactics have already started, all to discourage Nigerians who are ready to demand justice and the freedom of Martin Nnamdi Kanu. Now, Nigerians are reacting massively to this. Some people are saying this is exactly what they did during the EndSARS, using intimidation to silence voices. Others are saying we stand with Showore. Enough is enough. If Nnamdi Kanu can be in detention despite court orders, then Nigerians must rise. Another group of commenters said, let DSS go and face terrorists in the north, not peaceful protesters in Abuja. And there's even a comment here. It says DSS should go and arrest all the bandits they have been seen everywhere around the north and east negotiating for peace with the villagers. You guys said what this comment here said. He said DSS should go and arrest all the bandits that they have been seeing everywhere around the north. They should go and be arrested them, and they should leave this peaceful, protest. Just imagine some of this government, they're even having peace deal with terrorists themselves. You can imagine that. And the funny thing, some are even saying that the government is afraid because this particular protest is not just an IPOB issue, it's not a national movement cutting across tribes and regions. If you look at it closely, this is not the first time the DSS is being accused of using intimidation before a major civic action. We saw the same pattern during the EndSARS protest in 2020, even the Take It Back movement earlier this year, and even during court sittings for Martin Nnamdi Kanu, when they allegedly tried to stop journalists from covering court proceedings. So what Shore is saying now fits into a familiar pattern, and it raises a big question. Why is the government so afraid of citizens exercising their right to peaceful protest? So my people, Monday, October 20th is drawing near. Nigerians are watching. The world is watching. If really democracy means the government of the people, by the people and for the people, then there's no reason why people should be harassed just for calling for justice. Like, what do you guys, really think about this? Like, now, my people, Nigerians started speaking out seriously about this whole matter. And I must tell you, the reactions are powerful. One person said, I quote what he said: "Please let us be prepared for political, talks and police. If this protest will lead to a revolution, so be it." This person is saying that even if they want, even if political talks are going to come for this protest, that they don't care. As far as this protest is going to lead to a revolution, all of them go put body. Now, you can just feel the frustration in that statement. People are tired of oppression, tired of injustice, and they are just tired of silence. And another person said, this is what he said. He said, Ashowore is doing this harmless protest in Abuja alongside other lovers of freedom. I think it would be much better if those in the south, east, and south do their own protest on the same day in front of every government house. Now, that one makes a lot of sense. Imagine it in Abuja, Enugu, Port Harcourt, Owerri, Asaba, all speaking with one voice on the same day. That will shake this country to its foundation. And this one really got people talking. Someone wrote, all of a sudden, DSS love Igbo people by warning them not to protest so that the federal government will not shoot them. Federal government is Israel government buying protesters when the US government is watching them? If they kill anybody that day, then it will confirm the claim of the ongoing genocide against Nigerians by the federal government. Wow, that's deep. You can see how people are connecting dots and seeing patterns. It's not just about Nnamdi Kanu anymore. It's now about justice, unity, and freedom for all. That is just it. So guys, my people, this is exactly what Rufai Osene really got angry, based on this particular thing that the DSS said. So he really vexed him. If you watch what happened yesterday, you understand where the anger is coming from. Because for the second time, bandits and terrorists, people that have killed, kidnapped, and destroyed lives, are having peace meetings and negotiation with the Nigerian government. But the same government is still keeping Nnamdi Kanu in detention, a man whose only crime was demanding the freedom and dignity of his people. Like you can hear the anger clearly on Rufai Osene's voice. Rufai said this clearly. We're living in a country where the government is negotiating with killers but locking up citizens for speaking. And truly, when you sit down and think about, you ask yourself, is Nigeria really a country, or is it just a system that rewards criminals and punishes truth tellers? Because look around, bandits are being granted amnesty, terrorists are getting peace deals, but Nnamdi Kanu, who did not kill anyone, is being denied freedom even after court orders. This is exactly why Nigerians are now saying enough is enough. Let's be honest, my people. How do you negotiate peace with those who have terrorized your citizens and still call someone like Nnamdi Kanu a security threat? It simply shows the injustice and double standard in the system. And that's what Rufai Osene was pointing out, the hypocrisy. He said the truth without fear, honestly. And talking about hypocrisy, another big topic trending now is from David Umaya, the Minister of Work. He has finally reviewed the cost per kilometer of the controversial Lagos-Calabar Coastal Highway. A lot of Nigerians are asking, why is the cost so high? Why is the same government that says it has no money for education or health spending billions on one project that many believe was not even properly debated or approved? So why they are signing peace deals with bandits and locking up activities, they're also spending trillions on projects that ordinary Nigerians can't even see the benefit in. So my people, I love you guys, to listen to what Rufai Osene, said here, because he broke it down with real facts. And after all, tell me your thoughts in the comment section below. So guys, please watch this video and listen to what Rufai Osene have to say about this.
Fairness in the same country. People will say they don't have a right. You see bandits doing press conference with guns and bullets and everything. There's no security agent in the world that weapons that are supposed to be illegal. Or you and I cannot take weapons like that and show them in public.
Impossible.
The security agents will out of fairness in the same country. Weapons that are supposed to be illegal. Or you and I cannot take weapons like that and show them in public.
Impossible.
The security agents will come against us. But they can do all of that and show rocket launchers in public. The federal government will turn an eye to them. But Nnamdi Kanu that protests about a matter or that did some things that agitated for the marginalization of people, yes, some of the methods I don't support of what Nnamdi Kanu has done. And I condemn and criticize him on it. But there have also been calls for peace. There have also been calls for a political settlement. Courts in this country, and kudos to women in the judiciary, women judges, justices. Justice Adefokwe had first ruled in 2022 that he should be discharged. The federal government went on appeal, 4-1, Justice Garba. But a dissenting judge, Justice Ogunwumiju, also ruled that the appeal court judgment should stay as regards to Nnamdi Kanu. But guess what? We have continued to put him in incarceration. Now his health is failing. They are still dilly-dallying about how to treat him. But in the same country, bandits are holding meetings with governors, doing photo ops and the likes. So when people now talk about unfairness in the same country, people will say they don't have a right. You see bandits doing press conference with guns and bullets and everything. There's no security agent in the world that will come and arrest them. Is it that security agents cannot round them up as they are doing this peace meeting?
All right.
Sheikh Gumi will now go ahead and be urging dialogue with bandits. The same Sheikh Gumi that was a captain in the Nigerian army, that I think his offspring serves in the army today. They will say, oh, bandits are also protesting because, or they are killing people because Nigeria is bad to all of them. But you have a certain standard for some people, you have a certain standard for other people.
Right.
I have never said here that I supported entirely the way Nnamdi Kanu went about this. But what we are saying is, why do you have standards for some over the others in this country?
All right.
And that's just the clear case of what we're talking about here.
Well said, Rufai. Well, we now take another story. President Bola Ahmed Tinubu has eulogized his son, Sheyi, as he turned 40 on Sunday, October 12th, expressing happiness that his son has grown into a man the entire family is proud of for imbibing values of discipline, integrity, and hard work. In a 6-paragraph tribute issued on Sunday, the president thanked Almighty God for his son's life and the man he has become, noting that Sheyi has walked his path with focus, courage, and humility. The president described 40 as a special age that bridges youthful drive and the more profound wisdom that life brings. Tinubu also expressed pride in the family Sheyi is building with his wife, Leal, his devotion as a husband and father, and his commitment to making a difference in his generations. I'll say a happy birthday to Sheyi Tinubu. Well, in celebration of Sheyi Tinubu's birthday, 1 million copies of the Holy Bible are set to be distributed across Nigeria. The initiative was announced on Sunday during a Thanksgiving service at the National Christian Center, Abuja, organized by Friends of Sheyi Tinubu. The organizers said the Bibles will be shared through churches and community groups nationwide to promote moral renewal, ethical leadership, and civic responsibility among young Nigerians. Well, this announcement has generated public reactions, especially on social media. I'll take some, Rufai, before I come to you. And there's a lot of misplaced, comments that were made by this actual announcement, because obviously these are Sheyi's friends that organized this whole Bible distribution. I'll take this post on X from Laugh and Learn, who wrote, sharing 1 million Bibles may look noble, but it misses the mark with Nigerians battling many problems. What we need isn't more religion. It's real solutions. Honoring Sheyi Tinubu at 40 should mean empowering youth, funding education, and creating jobs, not symbolic gestures. I mean, these are the sort of comments that we see online. But again, happy birthday to Sheyi Tinubu. A real comment from you, a quick comment from you, Rufai, before we take our next story.
Happy birthday, Sheyi.
Well, I wish you the very best. I mean, 40 is no easy. It's no small feat. I just pray for God's continuous guidance in your life. And I wish you well, and I wish your family well. But sharing the Bible, yes, it's a good gesture. But you see, my problem is this. Sharing Bible for people that don't read Bible, or they read Bible and don't practice what is in the Bible, is an exercise in futility. Because if people, with the number of people that go to church and mosque in Nigeria today, and with the country of many bishops that we have that come out during election period, if we really practice what is in the Bible, our lives will not be like this. Accountability issue will not be the order of the day. Forgery will not be the order of the day. Corruption will not be the order of the day. So it's not by sharing Bible. It's by having a renewal of our hearts that will make this country a whole lot better. But we can't also stop his friends from sharing Bible. That's what they deem fit to share. Maybe it will start a rekindling or a revolution in their heart. But on the flip side of it, they also should be careful. Because some people will now see it along religious lines, which should not be the case. And that's why we should be careful. But I don't see anything wrong in sharing Bible. But please, it is in imbibing what is in the Bible and living by the tenets of the Bible. Because if Nigerians were living by the tenets of the Bible, someone like me will have a need to talk less here and stop repeating all the things I've been saying for the past 6 years I've been working on our rise. So we wish them well and we wish them the best.
Absolutely. Congratulations to Sheyi Tinubu. And, you know, like I said, this was an initiative by his friends. I mean, the friends can do as they please at this point. I mean, like yesterday, was it you that was saying we don't need more religion in Nigeria? We need action. We need action and common sense. Now, let's bring you an update to the story we brought you yesterday. Nigeria's Minister of Works, David Umahi, has revealed the staggering costs of the Lagos-Calabar Coastal Highway, clocking in at 7.5 billion naira per kilometer. The minister said the initial 47.47 kilometer section carries a price tag of 1.6 trillion naira, covering 6 lanes, shore protection, solar lighting, and reinforced concrete construction. Umahi defended the figure, arguing it's lower than previous projects like the Eleme One and Abuja Kaduna or Abuja Kanu roads. He cited international bank reviews and invited public debate on the costs. Let's take a look.
This is the rundown of the figures. Number one, the first section, 47.47, is costing 1.067 trillions, and it's by 6 lanes. Now, when you divide this 1.067 trillion by 47.47 by 2, you will get 11.57 billion per kilometer of 3 lanes. A standard road is 2 lanes. Standard federal highway is 2 lanes. So by the time you now divide it by 3 and multiply by 2, you will now say that a standard coastal road is going for 7.5 billion per kilometer of standard highway. Now, let me also tell you that the Deutsche Bank that led the other international banks to review the cost of the project so as to fund the 70% of the loan component, they said that that project was undervalued. It was undervalued. And when it was time to contribute, to give the loan, that project was oversubscribed by $100 million. And so if the financial institutions can give us this credit, we are ready to face anybody. But when you are criticizing us, be very objective and tell the public the truth.
Right. He's saying we should all be objective at this point. We finally have a figure, Benga. However, this revelation has sparked fierce online comparisons to cheaper global benchmarks and raised, of course, serious concerns over environmental impacts and community displacements across Lagos and, of course, the surrounding areas. I'd like your thoughts on this because we have been following this story, and I thought it was important to, highlight this part of
out of fairness in the same country, people will say they don't have a right. You see bandits doing press conference with guns and bullets and everything. There's no security agent in the world that will come and arrest them. Is it that security agents cannot round them up as they are doing this peace meeting?
All right.
Sheikh Gumi will now go ahead and be urging dialogue with bandits. The same Sheikh Gumi that was a captain in the Nigerian army, that I think his offspring serves in the army today. Mm-hmm. They will say, oh, bandits are also protesting or they are killing people because Nigeria is bad to all of them. Mm. But you have a certain standard for some people, you have a certain standard for other people.
It's very easy here today. And this is our 6th market in 2 days. This is the 6th market we are visiting in 2 days to mobilize people to free Nnamdi Kanu on Monday. We are not demanding for pardon. Don't get us wrong. We are not begging Tinubu to release Nnamdi Kanu. We are asking that Nnamdi Kanu should be released from unjust, illegal detention by the Nigerian government, who kidnapped him from Kenya. The Nigerian government is made up of a lot of kidnappers. They are not only kidnapping in Nigeria, they are kidnapping from Kenya. International kidnappers. Yes. We have asked them to release Nnamdi Kanu. And we want to make it very clear. We are asking them to release him on or before 20th, Monday. So they have an option. Don't let them tell us they don't have an option. The option is to release him now so that we don't have to march on Aso Rock on Monday. But if they don't release him by Monday, and they are claiming that he's in court, why is it that the terrorists are not in court? Why are the bandits not in court? Why are the drug dealers being pardoned? That is to show to you that some people are better than others in Nigeria, and we reject second-class citizenship. And the Nigerian state must release Nnamdi Kanu on Monday. That's our message. But our message to you here is that you should all come out on Monday. You cannot lose anything by closing your shop on Monday, even if it's from 7 a.m. to 12 noon, and to come and bail our brother and let him come back home to us. When I say bail, I'm not asking to pay for shortio. I'm talking about to bring him out to rejoin us. That is why we came here to see you. Thank you very much. Yes. Free Nnamdi Kanu now. Free Nnamdi Kanu. Free Nnamdi Kanu now.
What's trending? The hashtag Free Nnamdi Kanu has now taken center stage on X. Human rights activist Omoyele Sowore officially began mobilizing crowds for his planned hashtag Free Nnamdi Kanu march protest to the presidential villa set for next Monday, October 20th, to demand the release of the detained leader of the indigenous peoples of Biafra. While in a video posted on Sowore's X account, Kanu's special counsel, Barrister Aloy Ejimako, is seen speaking to the crowd as they sang songs of solidarity with Sowore's name. Let's take a look.
I have decided whatever you will take that on October 20th, I will need all of you to also work. We are here in this market today, but we are calling on all markets across Nigeria and the world, of people of conscience, to close down for markets. If you don't too much to ask for. Whether you are in Lagos, we have been closing markets every Monday. We need one more Monday. It's not about closing down the market, it's about bringing Nnamdi back home. And we are not doing this because we are people who buy Hausa. We are doing it because we are the good people of the world, not even Nigeria.
All right. Sowore has been calling on political leaders from the southeast to join him in this peaceful protest to Aso Rock to release Nnamdi Kanu, including publicly calling on Anambra State Governor Chukwuma Soludo, Abia State Governor Alex Oti, and former Labour Party presidential candidate Peter Obi to join him. And I'll take some response on his protest on X. And this person wrote, so this so-called hashtag Free Nnamdi Kanu march is another misplaced initiative that only endangers innocent citizens in Abuja. If you truly believe in your cause, start your protest from your region. Don't bring chaos to the streets of the federal capital. It's pure hypocrisy when people like Sowore, who call themselves activists, selectively choose which injustice to shout about while promoting actions that disrupt peace and threatens national unity. True activism is about justice, not noise. It's about building, not burning. Nigeria deserves reasoned dialogue, not reckless mobilization. Another ex-user wrote, the big elephant in the room. We support you, Sowore. Keep speaking out for the well-being of all Nigerians. We need more Sowores, more VDMs, more Harrison Wanishu, etc. This country does not belong to politicians. It's time to say enough is enough. We've taken this story, Rufai, and we've seen that Showore is really moving on with this protest. I believe, okay, it's, part of this NSAS protest as well that would come October 20th. Benga, I'm sure you're still with me before I come to you both. Meanwhile, a group of terrorists...
Absolutely.
Perfect. Meanwhile, a group of terrorists has reportedly reached a peace agreement with representatives of several communities in Katsina State following a meeting held under the Operation Safe Corridor Initiative. Counterinsurgency expert Zagazola Makama said the dialogue took place on October 12th. The meeting, according to the report, is aimed at restoring sustainable peace and security across communities affected by years of violence and bandit attack. I mean, this is not the first of such meeting in the state, as similar dialogues were held in June and September when stakeholders reached truces with armed group leaders under the same federal government's Operation Safe Corridor Initiative. Also, we saw Islamic cleric Sheikh Ahmad Gumi, who has now renewed his call for the federal government to initiate peace talks with bandits, insisting that dialogue remains the most effective route to achieving lasting security in Nigeria. Well, in a Facebook post on Monday, Gumi referenced the recent peace deal between Israel and Hamas as proof that even long-standing conflicts can be resolved through negotiation. The Kaduna-based cleric argued that if the United States could broker peace between Israel and Hamas, two groups once at bitter odds, then Nigeria should be able to engage its own armed groups in dialogue. And Rufai, I'll come to you first. I'd like for you to, juxtapose these two stories. In one hand, we are seeing Nnamdi Kanu trying to protest and, for the release of the detained IPOB leader. On the other hand, we see Sheikh Ahmad Gumi talking about renegotiating with bandits. We have even seen peace deals in Katsina State. Your thoughts?
Before I start, I'd like to give a shout out to baby Eri, like a couple of months old baby that's watching the show currently.
Oh, nice.
And baby Eri show and both parents. But real quickly, Oji, it just shows you what Nigeria is all about. Mm-hmm. In a part of the country, bandits are being fed. They are being given Ashoebi. They are holding peace meetings. They are holding peace meetings with their weapons.
When Northern bandits were busy killing the citizens, burning villages, killing the Christians, what did the leader did? They come on here. They were traveling to meet them. The big leaders, the senators, the emirs, they do negotiation deal with them. But one man, Nnamdi Kanu, has been locked for years now. It is this time everybody is shouting. May they release and may they... When the Fego bring this man come, where were these Igbo leaders? The first time they bring this man in, when they arrest him, where were they? They were busy dragging power, busy dragging Ezedibu. They prefer this their title than their own brothers. Why did Northerners use their title to protect their own citizens? Okay, now, may I just give a short example why we will need to know what we are doing. Operation Crocodile Smile that went to the east to go and arrest those IPO leaders. Those boys were the arrest that time. Until now, no peace agreement with them. But the Boko Haram, when federal government army arrest, they don't do peace talks with them. Who is fooling who? Now, let me explain something to you. Last year, they burned some youth in Edo State on top truck matter, on top security matter. Within 24 hours, the Emir of Kano speak. All the northern leaders, they can go up together, they hope, meet immediately. For those people, they just keep only trouble. But these same people don't burn villages in the southern part, in the east part. A whole village of burn and do everything. The other leaders from the west and the south and the east has never come out to home meeting to say, no, these people coming to our soil to rape our mother, to molest our farmers. They have never held meeting for once. We don't lie to ourselves. this country is running two types of justice. One of these justice is for the powerful and connected. The other one is for the weak and the divided. We now know who be the weak and the divided. Me and you. Me and you, where they say ourselves. So now we be the weak and the divided. And every time, what they feel say, this thing not concern us, we they dig the grave of our own unity. Nnamdi Kanu should be free. He deserves freedom. He don't deserve what he's receiving.
Salam. This is from the National Association of Northern Nigerian Youths to His Excellency President Bola Ahmed Tinubu concerning Chief Nnamdi Kanu. From the north, we are saying, set Nnamdi Kanu free. Let Nnamdi Kanu be pardoned. If Boko Haram would be pardoned, kidnappers who have been giving people sleepless nights, terrorists who have been terrorizing a lot of people in different parts of Nigeria will be pardoned. Why can't you pardon Nnamdi Kanu? This is our request. This is our plea from the north. Your Excellency, President Bola Ahmed Tinubu, we believe you can do it. You are our president. We voted for you, and we believe you can do this for us. Free Nnamdi Kanu. Let there be justice in Nigeria.
Let's make them wake up. Let's make them wake up. Ndibo Kwenu, this is for you. It is a shame that your brother, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, is still in captivity. Yet, bandits are roaming around the streets. Terrorists are roaming around the streets, are holding press conferences. But Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, who there is no substantial evidence that he has even spied anybody, is the person that is still in captivity for years. The man who even kept him in captivity has left this world. Muhammadu Buhari of blessed memory has left the world, but Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is still in captivity. The Eastern governors, they are saboteurs. Yes, I said it. The Eastern governors are saboteurs. The problem that Nigeria is having is partly because the Eastern governors did not back their own. Yes. If the Eastern governors come together as one and unite and build the East, forget about agitating for anything in Biafra. Let them come back home and develop their home. Automatically, that agitation for Biafra will just become, you understand? Because already you have built a world of your own. You understand? So automatically it is what it is. There's no need of agitating, begging anybody for anything. No need to beg anybody for anything. It's not by force. You understand? Yes, because I am not from the East, but I have seen the level of marginalization. I am a Nigerian. Because I'm not from the East, I'm not from the, I'm not an Igbo man, rather. I'm not a Yoruba man, I'm not a Hausa man. Does not mean that I'm not a Nigerian. Yes.
Those of you who are Christians, you know the wall of Jericho. Yes. When it was about to fall, there was a command that we must march around it. Yes. And that is what we are doing on October 20th. That wall of Jericho that has been keeping our brother away from freedom, we want to take it down. Amen. By marching on Aso Rock Villa on Monday next week. Yes. We have decided that nothing will stop us on that day. And what we are doing today is a mobilization and awareness and conscientization for that day. And we are here to plead with you to come with us. We are here to plead with you to take a break on Monday, even for a few hours, to join us so that we can have the mass movement. It is what Bob Marley calls exodus, movement of the people. exodus, movement of the people. And this time, this is the last lap to the promised land. That is why we are here. We are not here to eat, drink, or dance. We are here to ask for just one thing. The hashtag is MNK October 20. Free Nnamdi Kanu now.
Time, please.
Free Nnamdi Kanu now. So that event is happening from 7 a.m. on Monday. We are going to gather at the Unity Fountain. But you know the Nigerian government, they might be waiting there. So we have other strategies. So just come around that area. We will connect somehow. Because the time is now. And there's no going back. That is our very simple message to you. That's why we left everything we are doing to come and give you that respected message. And we know that you are all aware of it. We have tried everything we can. These are some of the best lawyers that can defend anybody. They have presented some of the best defenses, only to come up with a fact that there was no crime committed, there was no evidence presented, and there's no need for a trial anymore. What we are doing, for those who are hearing us, we're actually helping the Nigerian government. We want to help them decongest the courts. We also want to stop the corruption that is behind Nnamdi Kanu's trial. Because each time he's taken to court, the DSS makes 500 million naira. Just to take him to court. Just to take him to court and seek an adjournment to come next time. I am not new to this because they have done it to me before. But I don't want them to keep doing it to somebody that I know has not committed a crime. And you know in Nigeria, if you're a criminal, you enjoy more popularity. If you're a criminal and you commit correct crime, they will grant you pardon. Like they did to 53 drug dealers. Yes. Like I said yesterday, somewhere else, if you are president of Nigeria and you want to pardon people, you pardon people from your community first. If you are a murderer, you pardon murderers. If you are a drug dealer, you pardon the highest number of drug dealers. That is the truth about Nigeria. But one last thing I want to say before we move to the next location is this. We are not asking for pardon for Nnamdi Kanu because there was no crime established after 10 years. We are asking that he be unconditionally released from illegal, unlawful, unwarranted, and unjust detention. And we are still investigating the people who went and brought him from Kenya. Because those ones must face kidnapping trial. Yes. Those ones are the ones who committed the last set of crimes near Nnamdi Kanu. They went and kidnapped him. They brought him to Nigeria. There was no trace of how he got to Nigeria till today. But no matter how long it will take, we will find those people too. Yes. Thank you very much. Our chant is very simple. Free Nnamdi Kanu now. Free Nnamdi Kanu now. Free Nnamdi Kanu now. Free Nnamdi Kanu now. When do we want it? Now. When do we want it? Now. When do we want it? Now. Thank you very much.
Please, they have started with another propaganda. The thing was started yesterday. They said that they asked Nnamdi Kanu to sign whatever. We were with him yesterday. We left him around 4 or 5 yesterday. When we finished at Kubo, we went to see him. We are with him. There is nothing like that. Nnamdi Kanu is not somebody that you can intimidate. Had he been that, there is no amount of offer Buhari government did not offer him, and he refused. Now, for those of you, get it right. For those of you, probably you are in Abuja and your siblings are there in Anambra or Imo or Ebonyi. You may be thinking that the DSS who arrested your brother must have killed your brother. Your brother is alive. There is a place they call Wawa in Niger State after Kainji. That's where they normally keep all these people. And what we are asking is that while we are talking about releasing Nnamdi Kanu, we are also asking that all those people should be released.
As well, yes.
Because when they will just come to your house in the morning, if somebody wants to wicked, you will just write petition to them that you are IPOB or ESM member. They will just pick you, collect your phone. That will be all, and they will pack you there. So we are not animal. We are human beings. They have made several attempts to kill Nnamdi Kanu from Kenya to Nigeria here, but God is still with him. So please, what you are going to do, don't allow anybody to deceive you. Most of them have shop here. They will just discourage you. What am I going to do? Please, on Monday, sacrifice that day. Come to town. If you have your brother who is in Suleja who cannot come to town, let them start protesting in Suleja there. If those of them in Kaduna, let them start doing it there. If you have somebody in Canada, call them. In London, call them. You can see onye ọzọ na bụrụ onye anyị onye ebe anyị na-ebuzi ha kwesịrị ibu n'isi. Are you them saying? So please let us encourage him. They say that we are saboteurs, we are not saboteurs, and this is the time to show Nigeria that we are not saboteurs, and we are not slaves in this town. So what we are saying is that please, you people on Monday, sacrifice that day. Come to town. They are not going to do anything.
Peaceful.
It's going to be peaceful. We have written to them. We have notified them that we are coming to do protest. They should provide security for us so that they will not say that we did not. Yes. We have written to them. They asked us to write a letter. We have written the letter to them. It's going to be peaceful. And we can't be doing peaceful protest and somebody will come and intimidate you. If somebody can intimidate you, that means that somebody can just come here and demolish this market and ask you to go to court. Yes. You will resist it. Yes. So that is what we are saying. Thank you and God bless you.
Thank you. Thank you.
Honestly, my people, you guys have listened to what Showere said in this particular video, as well as Maxwell Okpara, what they actually said in this particular video. So I'm going to be taking some comments, from everyone here. Let's be looking at what so many people say. So here on my screen, someone said, amidst mixed reactions on Free Nnamdi Kanu protest, a group is calling on P2B to support the protest in any way possible, but must not appear in person because he's a target. I've actually said this thing here before. People have been saying that, P2B doesn't talk about the release of Nnamdi Kanu. I've seen some video clips where he is calling for the release of Nnamdi Kanu. But P2B is he wants to be the president of Nigeria. And now him coming out, every day to talk about Nnamdi Kanu. They're going to say, they want him to be the president of Nigeria so that he will be able, to release Nnamdi Kanu or to give Nnamdi Kanu the free way to do whatever he wants to do. So that is why you see the fact that he's also talking about my release of Nnamdi Kanu, but he's not coming out, constantly to do it because of he's a politician. So guys, let's take a look at the next, reaction here. So someone said that DSS should go and arrest all the bandits they have been seeing everywhere around the north, east, negotiating for peace with the villagers. So this is that the DSS, just like I told you guys, she already said that the DSS are trying all their possible way, to stop the protest which is going to be taking place on 20th October. So he is saying that the DSS should go and do that. The DSS has so many works to do. They should go and arrest all these bandits. Why are they, putting eyes, in this protest? Honestly, why are they putting eyes in it? There's so many things, for them to do. So he said, another person here said, what is the DSS problem? I hate this, what is the DSS problem? Is this unlawful? Why don't you release Nnamdi Kanu to stop the protest? People have been asking, is this protest even unlawful? Everybody has the right to protest. So what is the DSS problem? Why do they want to stop the October 20th protest? Because if you look at what Showere posted on his Instagram, his Twitter account, he said, we have received reports that DSS, in a state of desperation, is attempting to intimidate and harass market leaders in Abuja, where we have been mobilizing since yesterday. in preparation for the planned action on Monday, October 2023, Nnamdi Kanu now, we assure Nigerian citizens we are working tirelessly that they should not be swayed by the DSS distribution, and they should rest assured that nothing can stop the planned action and nothing will happen to anyone. The DSS are trying other possible ways to stop it, but Chiwore is saying that everybody should just stay calm, that nothing is going to happen. If you listen to Maxwell Okpara very well in that video, you heard him say that Igbos are not sabotage, right? Because people have been saying that, oh, Igbos are sabotage, that he wants to try on his possible best to prove to the whole world that Igbos are not sabotage. And you can imagine, is that not a shame that someone who's not even an Igbo person, someone who's not an Igbo person, is the one carrying all these things on his head? Like, he's the one organizing the protest. Why so many Igbo leaders are seated there? They are not saying anything. They are not brave. They're not courageous to do this protest. But someone who's not even, Showore is not even an Igbo person, but he's coming out, to talk about the protest. And if you listen to Maxwell Okpara well in that video, he said, I'm going to support Showore to the end, because this man has showed us that this man has showed us that he wants to do everything possible for Nnamdi Kanu to be released. And honestly, if you tell me to say my own point in all these things, I give Showore 100% thumbs up. Like, imagine you're not in this particular tribe, but you're carrying everything for this particular tribe. Like, is it not the Igbos that should be doing what Showore is doing now? So, like, honestly, I support Showore 100% in this, his protest. So another person said, revolution is about to start. God is hardening Tinubu's heart for destruction of Nigeria. We all need revolution. So even if Tinubu is trying to harden his heart, all we know is that his heart is going to be soft, and he's going to release Nnamdi Kanu. That is all we know. Revolution is revolution that we need. That is all that we need. Anyway, guys, that's all we have for today. Let me know your thoughts below. And also, if you're coming across my channel for the first time, do want to hit the subscribe button, like, and share this video, and turn on all notifications to be getting all the latest news in this channel. So, guys, thanks for watching, and see you guys again in my next live section.